Go, took long enough. Whew. Couldn't get it to work. I think we're good now though. Let's see if anybody joins us here. At least we got her on. We're online. Who's out there? Anybody want to say hello, Benny? We'll see. Should be at least horizontal this time instead of vertical like it was the other night. Boy, the other night that live was rough. My very first live was pretty rough. And the reason I'm doing it tonight, out of the blue, is because I wanted to see if I could get this vertical or horizontal stream. Somebody's on there. Hey man, whoever's on there, man or woman, am I horizontal? I lost them. Anyways, we gotta see. Just trying to see if this works. If anybody's out there and can tell me if it's horizontal instead of those stupid black on both sides, you know, let me know. Meanwhile, clean up now, move it. 2020 MT09. The reason I got this, a 20 was, I wanted to buy a new one and I looked into them. The 20, from 21 on, if you watch my video with the rack, but anyway, from 21 on, the seat goes like this at an angle like that. If any of you remember, I had that, what was that name? I had that Z400. I liked that bike, was so much fun. 2-cylinder Kawasaki, and it would really fly for a 400. But the seat was pitched forward like that, and you ran into the gas tank, and I just hated that so much I would never do it again. So that's why I got this. The 2020's got a flat seat instead of angled El Crapo that I don't like. Anyhow, just trying to get her cleaned up. You know, the bugs on a naked bike are horrible because everything's chopped and cut up here in the front where bugs can stick into cracks and crevasses and all that kind of stuff, and it makes it very difficult to clean. Anyways, this is my job, to get it cleaned up because we need to look good going down the road. Not that anybody really cares, but I like to have it clean. I like to have it cleaned up. Anyways, I don't know if LG's on here, but LG! Leave a comment or something so I know this is working. Oh, there's somebody. Looks good. That's Ridgetop. Why, thank you, Ridgetop. Ridgetop Cottage just chimed in. Probably some nosy old woman out there just nosing about. Let's see, that's not there. Leslie Gale says much better, so that means that we don't have those two black lines anymore, so that's good. Well, you two folks are on here, that's good. That's more than we had the other day. Ridgetop Cottage says horizontal. That's what we're wanting to know. I thought I'd give this live another chance because it's interesting to me. And plus, what if I ever had anything really important to talk about? I want to know how to make it horizontal. So, and I could do some other live videos on TikTok or something. Not many people follow me on TikTok. I'm waiting around here, Ridgetop and LG, for more folks to chime in. I think if we wait just a little while, some folks will come on in here to visit us. We'll see. The Moped Wizard, he needs to come on here. But I didn't tell anybody this time about it, that I was going live. I just, spur of the moment. Trying to get that horizontal deal worked out. Can you hear me, folks? Am I clear? What about the audio? See, when I get back there, can you hear me? Audio, is it all right? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This side's going to be very difficult to clean like that. Maybe I have to get my stand out and do that. I think I can get the stand out. Do a good job on it. Let's see. What's going on, guys? Who's out there? Horizontal. Much more clear. Yeah, it's better than the other night. That was horrifying. I lost, I think I lost 2 or 3 subscribers on that last live because it was so bad. And so if this live is bad, you don't have to leave. Just turn it off. Don't leave us. Good grief. Let's see if I can put this on the stand real quick while I am goofing off out here. I should talk about politics, and then you get all kinds of views on lives when you talk about politics. Let's see, we got, there's a few of them. Not many people like to comment when I'm making a live video, but I think it depends on who is up in here. I know the moped wizard would be talking about getting me to get that moped going. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, trying to get this here stand up. These bugs. It's bug season. That's what's nice about the wintertime riding. It's cold, but you don't get so many bugs. Let's see if I can stand this thing up. If it falls down on a live video, wouldn't that be wonderful for you people? And horrifying for me. Oh, there it goes. It's on my exhaust a little bit, but that looks like it'll work. We're up now. Let's see. I don't like it touching my exhaust, but I don't really like the way that's sitting. It's crooked. I don't know how that happened. I have to let it down and try it again. This always makes me nervous. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Now, that bar is right in the way is what's happening. My goodness. Phew. Well, now wait a minute. I should be grabbing it from back here. That's what the problem is. You guys can see that. Let's see here. Let's see. There's one. Here's the other. Let's see here. Hey. There it goes. Uh-oh, my chair's in the way. There. Whew, finally got it up. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Ridge Top, are you still there? Come in. Ridge Top, are you there? Let's see. I need to get my. See if it's in neutral. Looks like it is. Ridge Top, are you there? Come in. Let's see here. LG, are you there? Come in. Come in, LG. We're doing a little live here, testing things out. I wanted to be horizontal. Last live, I lost a couple subscribers because, well, some people just, maybe they didn't like the vertical view. probably not only that, you know, some people, when they get notified for lives and they hadn't been watching the channel for a while, or most of the people that subscribe to my channel have watched the how-to. And when they watch the how-tos, they are only interested in that one thing, like how to fix their truck or something, and they don't care about Benny no more. So that's the way that goes. Let's see. I wonder. Okay, there it is. I was wondering what's going on here. 854. Oh, okay, that works better. I was wondering what's happening. Alright, so I'm just trying to get used to using this live deal, just in case I ever have to use it. Tonight I don't have nothing much to say. I mean, I don't know what you guys think about the Datsun video. Did anybody enjoy the Datsun upload this morning or afternoon? What's that? Some kind of road crap in my motorbike here, man. Ah, that's awful. Some straight up road mess in my fender area. So, the Datsun, I got some more parts and acid today, and just trying to get those soaked. But we're getting ready to do, I'm pretty sure tomorrow morning, I'm going to start on a moped video. So let's see what time it is. We're going to do, let me see, I'm having to scroll through here. Hopefully tomorrow a moped video, I'm thinking. And here's another thing. I'm going to try, when I do the moped video, I'm going to try and do a live stream on TikTok while I film the moped video. So if you like a preview of what the video is going to be about, you can watch it on TikTok while I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that TikTok will be kind of boring because it takes a lot more time to do stuff than it does when you put it in a video. Cleaning this thing. I might be out of sight for just a little while. Down here, you guys still be able to see. Oh, that wheel. I think they might make a better rack here than what I got. It could lift it up in a better position. I don't know. Just wiping her down here for now. And man, a motorcycle get filthy quick, doesn't it? Every time you ride it, it's filthy. And my buddy Jim would be upset because I didn't dust it off first. And he's upset because he says over time that dust will scratch the paint, and I know it's true. Sometimes I don't do that. Well, tomorrow's moped video. So here is what I'm going to give you live, folks. Since you're here live, I'm going to tell you tomorrow's moped video. If I do it tomorrow, which I am planning on it. I am planning on doing it tomorrow. I'm going to take the QT50. I got a Christmas present from Notepad Thursday, and it is a muffler, a performance exhaust muffler, you know, and I'm going to put it on, and I have to first clean the gas tank out because it's filthy. But I'm going to clean the gas tank, and then we're going to put a performance muffler on it, and then I'm going to rejet it. He sent me some jets with it too. But before I do that, we're going to do a before and after on the top speed with the moped. So before I do any of the modifications, we'll take it out, rip it around, see what kind of speed and time it gets. Then I'll put the custom exhaust on it and the jet, and then we'll rip it around again and see how it compares to our first run. And then we should be ready to go to Kill the Dragon. That's right. With the moped. So, there you go. Anybody who came on this live knows ahead of time what the next video is going to be. So, that should work it out for us. Let's see. Let me go up here and look at this thing and see what's going on with you folks. Who's out there who wants to chat with the Benny tonight? Looks like Ridgetop Cottage is still with us. LG is still there. Let's see. Gotta get this thing clean. We have got to clean this motorbike up. What kind of bikes do you folks have? This is a 2020 MT09. I've been very happy with it so far. They say they're a little crude, and they are, shifting and this and that. It's a little clunky, but it's not terrible. And I never had a quick shifter in my life, and that is really neat. Also, this Apocalypse exhaust, I've never had that. This bike has an intake, some kind of modified intake. I hadn't even looked at it because it's a pain in the butt. You got to take the tank off, but I know it's got a modified intake. And then the exhaust, the Apocalypse, and you get rid of everything. It's just a straight header, to this exhaust. And it's got a tuner that came with it, so it's tuned for all that. And it will fly. And then, that's what I was getting at. The shifter. This is a quick shifter. No, wait a minute. This is brake. On the other side, there's a quick shifter. And it's a quick shifter up. So I have never had a quick shifter. I've never even rode a bike with a quick shifter before. And it's something because it's all electronics. It must run through the ECM or something. When you just hold it wide open and just bloop, 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 and it shifts. It's really amazing. If you've never rode one with a quick shifter, I recommend you do. It's really cool. And I mean fast shifting. You can't shift that fast with a clutch because you got to let off the gas and shift gears. And with this, you don't let off. You just hold it and go. But it does not. It won't shift down. It won't quick shift down. Only up. So, but that's all right. It is fun. Won't get much better. Yeah. That green bike I had, Marcella, that I love so much. I really did like that motorcycle, and it was big, and it was nice, and it had a big wide seat on it, and I had it all set up for touring, and everything was wonderful about it, and I took it on many trips. But the problem with it was, the reason I like this one better is because they're about the same height. But right here, where you sit, is more narrow, which this is a comfort seat, by the way, so it actually makes it a little bit taller. The comfort seat seems to just have a little more padding and a nicer surface. The material's a little nicer. Anyways, the Z900 RS had a nice big wide seat on it, and it was tall, and it seemed taller than this bike. It was taller than this bike. Well, it seemed taller than this bike. The seat was wider. When the seat's wider, your legs can't go straight down. This is narrower, so it seems. Anyways, it was top heavy. The only thing I didn't like about that motorcycle is it was top heavy, and it was a little bit tall for me, that Z900 RS. Otherwise, I'd still have it, I think. I really did like that motorcycle. I mean, that was a really nice motorbike. Let me see. Jeff Mills, hello. I really enjoyed the past videos you did. Camping off the bike. Yeah, that green Z900 RS. That was a whole lot of fun. And that was a traveling machine. I'm going to tell you right now. Let's see. I'm trying to keep it so. Jeff, I'm testing out this live video. I made one the other night. It was horrible. And it wasn't horizontal. I was in this little box. And it was a horrible video. Anyways, I do miss the green motorcycle. That thing was nice. And I put that rack on this one. And I have, let me show you folks what I have. Why not? We're live, hey. You might as well see it. I got a windshield coming from Madstad. I think an adjustable windshield is 24 inches, supposed to go up and down. Because you guys know I like to. Sometimes I want to go travel, so. But it is expensive. The windshield, I'm thinking I'm gonna get the right price on it because I'm on and I'm going to do a review. And the reason I'm gonna be so honest on the review is because that thing is like almost $500 for the windshield. So it needs to really impress me. If it's buffeting and stuff, or if it's not nice, you'll know about it. Because I'm not going to let somebody else spend $500 on a windshield if it ain't no good. But let me show you. This is a Yamaha rack. If you saw the video, I put this on there. This is a straight from Yamaha rack. And it will hold 11 pounds maximum. So that's what they say. And I think the reason they say that is because where it bolts up under here, there's only 4 bolts. There's 4 that hold it on there. And I think that they're just trying to cover themselves, because 11 pounds, that's hardly anything to put on there. So I put this rack back on it that snaps on and off, and they don't make them anymore. I can't get them anymore because I was going to replace just the bottom plate. The bottom plate on the boxes. Luckily, I had enough bottom plate that I had 2 pieces on it. Aluminum welded it back together, and I put it under this box, and I still have my cooler that goes on there. Let me show you those racks real quick. Where are they at? Let's see. Racks. Let me look around here. I saved my Kibby bags because I'm still using them, even though they're junk. They've been junk since the beginning. Let's see. Where's the... It's something in my throat. Where are they? I promise you we got new racks around here somewhere. Here they are. I see them now. I knew they were around here. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see what we got. This is, okay, SW Motec. You ever heard of them? Have you guys heard of SW Motec? Yay or nay? So, oh, for right now, oh, look there. See that? It's got spacers, and I was actually needing those. There's some hardware it comes with. Here, SW Motec. This is it. But see, I don't know how I'm going to mount these with this rack, because, now wait a minute. Now, my concern with this was, see the turn signals. When you go put these on, these turn signals gotta go. If anybody knows what to do with that, let me know, because I don't know. I guess I can get just a tail light with the turn signal in it, maybe? I'm not sure. But these are SW Motec. They look nice. They go on there like this. So anyways, I can get a flat plate that slips on and off of here. I think quick slips on and off or something like that. And then you can attach your bags to it. Or, see, it's threaded right here. So the dirt racks I had, I used my Gibby bags, and I just took a big screw with a big, those plastic heads on or something screwed in there to hold it on. So I'm not super excited about installing these unless I'm going to go on a big camping trip or something where I need the extra luggage. The shad luggage I had on Marcella, the Z900 RS, was really good luggage. I don't care what anybody says. That was really good luggage. The hard boxes, and you load them from the top. So that was really nice luggage. I like it. And then the back, but the back on that shad case I had, you could fold it down flat, and then you could open it and it would expand, and you'd have a lot more storage in there. So on this motorbike, I got this. Hold on. Let me show you what's going on here. Because this is trying to keep this not so clumsy, That windshield I'm getting from Madstad is supposed to, I think, have like a quick on and off. because I'm trying to keep this still a naked bike, you know, and I don't want to load it all down like an adventure bike or like a touring bike. But I want to be able to go on trips if I want to. But like if the windshield's removable, real quick removable, that'd be nice. And then the luggage, like I said, I swap this with another. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can raise you up. You know, again, I haven't done many lives, so you're gonna have to kind of hang out there. That you probably can see that there. Yeah. All right. So let me show you what I got for luggage. Luggage. Here's my key. Okay. So this locks on here. This box is just Harbor Freight gun case. Oh no, it's greasy, man. It says 3,800. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's what locks it on right there. And this company, apparently, as far as I can tell, has gone out of business. And they shouldn't have, because this is a really good deal here. I had to weld these two pieces together like I was telling you. But this is kind of sporty. It's not too big, you know. It's not clumsy. It's kind of sporty looking. Can you guys see that flat plate there? I hate to move the camera too much because my internet connection is not great. Now hang on just a second and I'll be right back. I'm going to show you something with a cooler. Hold on. It'll just take me a minute now. Don't run off. Let's see. So you guys remember my cooler that I had on the KLX 300 Supermotor, which by the way I sold. And remember, it's got the gas tank that fits on the side here. Anyhow, look at that nice cooler. And I'll tell you, I love this on the back of the motorcycle because I can go grocery shopping. Look at all the room in there. I can go grocery shopping in the summertime or load it up with whatever. There's plenty of room there. You can fit a 30 pack of beer in there. I don't know. Don't ask me how I know that. And then slip it down here like that. And then snap in and I can lock it in. See that? So if we're wanting a tour, we can use this right here. And then if I'm wanting to, you know, be around town and like if I got to run from the cops or something, then I just use this little box so that it doesn't, so it's not a, you know, so it's not a sail. So let me show you. Oh. And there's a lock back there so that it, when you lock that up, of course you can't take that box off. And now, let me put this back in because I want to show you something else. While we're at it, while we're playing around with this motorcycle junk. Hold on a second. Let's see. It's been a while. I've never used this, but I thought I had to on the. It's been a while. I never used it. I thought I would need this for my KLX 300 Supermoto because it would only hold a gallon of gas. But anyway, see there? My mount's still on there, and I can put this in there. And that'll lock it in place there. I don't think I'm going to do it because I got a key here to lock it and all that, but that's not necessary. You guys get the point. But anyways, we're still rolling with all that. Let's see. There's Roger. Hey, Roger. Good to see you. I'm glad that you were able to join us this time. The first live, you didn't miss anything. And this one, you ain't missing much. I bet that. Yeah, the MT09 is a cool bike. Now, the paint. You know, to me, this looks like primer, is what it looks like. It's got a little sparkle to it, but this is a matte finish. And to me, it's like primer, but a lot of people like this. They like that color. I don't know really why. I thought I could paint it any color I want because it's got primer on it. But I'm going to leave it because if I go to sell it, apparently it's a popular color. So if I go to sell it It'd be easier to sell if it's original color. Anyways, I'm gonna get this cooler back off of here. And I do love my little cooler though. You know, this is the first time I put it on this motorcycle. I set it up for it, but that's the first time I ever put it on there. And it fits good. See, I can put my camping stuff right here, and then this cooler, and then let's look at the side while we're goofing off here. Let me look at something else. I really need to mount these up. I don't know what to do about these turn signals. Somebody, if any of you guys could give me a suggestion on the turn signals with this rack, I mean, do they make just a tail light that's all one piece? That is the turn signals to get these out of the way. That's what I'm needing to know. Let's see. Fishing poles. Roger, I had a telescoping fishing pole, and I gave it to my son because he got to hike and camping. But the telescoping pole, you can take it with you. I have done that before. Again, look here now. See, Roger figured this out for me. We need to figure out what to do with these turn signals because I gotta mount this dang rack. Here's the other thing. Do they make me take this off? I don't think so. I think one of these spacers will go in there. And then I'm gonna check this out some more pretty soon. But anyways, once we get this rack in here, we should have some more luggage, and that luggage is gonna fit right there. And it'll slip down on this and I think lock in there. I don't know. I've never had this brand. It's like a Gibby. And that's another thing. I'm a little mad at myself because I had a Gibby set left over from the Z400. And I forgot about it. And it was over there and I found it. But anyways, if I remembered, I would have welded it up and made it fit. But since I got these, these seem more heavy duty. I'll tell you something else. I don't like Gibby stuff. It's a little, to me, it's cheap. That's just my opinion. You guys might like it. The bags have been lasting, but they're just not as tough as this stuff. And my favorite rack so far, dirt racks. I think that's the very best. Because I can mount anything I want on there. Kind of like this system, which like I said, they're not in business no more. But if I had just dirt racks, just regular old racks, just straight up racks, then you can mount whatever you want on there. But you can't get anything like that for this. Like if you look on Amazon, it's cheap junk that I don't want. It's too light for me. Let me get this cooler back out here. Here's something. I wonder if you can see that. You see that grease on that box? We're going over everything, man, because I'm going to just show you guys. Look at it. See that grease? That's grease. Straight up grease. Look, right in the plastic. Now watch this. Let me walk over here. I found this stuff. At the body shop, they showed me this wax and grease remover, and I'm going to show you guys what it is because it works so good. First, I'll do a demonstration. I'm not advertising for this. This can help a lot of you folks out. So, let me show you. This is turning into quite the freak show, ain't it? Just live. Anyways, see that grease spot there? I want a clear view of it. Now look, this is nasty, ground in the plastic, pain in the butt to get off, grease spot. Look here. Watch this. There you go. Gone. Just like that. And it really works that good. And it doesn't hurt, as far as I know, anything. We use this at the body shop. I'm going to show you what it is. And I didn't know about this stuff. All these years I've been a mechanic and didn't know about this right here. It's wax and grease remover. That's what it's called. And I'll show you what kind it is. Which they make different kinds, but this kind I use is some good stuff. Pop this back on. This rack is an EO2, if you guys have heard of it. who's heard of it, and if you know where to get some more of this, let me know. I mean, oh, I didn't have it locked in there. Because I would like to have another piece of this. And see, she's locked in. Let me show you what that cleaner is. It's not aggressive like, it's not aggressive like lacquer thinner or anything like that. This stuff is, you can pour it on just about anything. Pre-Cleano 900. There it is. I am telling you, if you have any grease, I'm going to make a clear picture of this. I'm not trying to sell stuff. I could care less. I mean, I wish, hey, I would if I could make some money off of it, but I don't know how to do any of that. Anyways, this will clean grease off like instantly. If you spray it on something, it'll just run off of it. So this motorcycle, when I got it, the guy said it's, what do you say? Immaculate mint showroom condition. So I go to look at it. I'm like, all right, well, it must be perfect. I go down there, and it's just covered in grease, where the guy must have used gear oil on the chain to lube it up. And I mean, you know how that gets after you ride a while. It was stuck on these beautiful wheels. So I got this, you know, I had some of this, but I sprayed it on there, and it just runs off. I mean, you just spray it and just wipe it right off. So this is really good stuff. Go back and look. It's pre-Cleano. I'll show you do it one more time. So if you need something like that, if you got some grease that you need to clean up, and there's some more. I'm trying to get my motorbike cleaned up. That Z900 RS really was just a wonderful motorcycle, but just over time, I never could get used to it being just a little hot thing. I thought, and I hadn't had many big bikes, so I thought it was just because it was a 4-cylinder and it was a little bigger and heavier, but that's not the case. This one I can hold up a lot easier. This is a 3-cylinder motorcycle if you don't know it, and this engine's been around for a long time, so it is proven to be, hey, how do you think about it? You guys want to hear this, mother? You need to. Let's just tilt it up, but I don't think it matters. Let's fire it up. Alright, so look here, to help me out, if you like the way it sounds, hit the like button. Let's do that. Let's do some YouTube BS. I know Roger's going to like this. Let's see. Let's see if it'll fire up. Short, it certainly sounds good. Backfired on us a little bit there. I jumped. It made me jump. Woke the dog up. She's barking now. Anyways, what do you guys think of that? Now, the Z900 RS was very powerful. I think it was smoother, a little bit smoother than this one. A little bit. You'd have to be picky, but I had a FZ09 at the same time I had, or maybe I just gotten rid of that green one, and I had a FZ09, a red one. I did a review video on that one, and so I was able to compare them real close because I was used to riding that other one. And I think that Z900 RS, I don't care what the specs are, because I actually rode them both. And the Z900 RS seemed to have just a little bit more power, and it was smoother power. And I think the transmission was maybe a little bit smoother. Now, That was a 2017, and this is a 2020. It seems smoother than that 17. I don't know if that's true or not. Could just be me being tricked. I don't know. It seems like they smoothed it up. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't sit on forums, read every detailed thing that they do. I just don't do that. But I know from riding, I can tell. That Z900 RS probably would have sounded good with an exhaust, which it had a cool exhaust on it anyways. You know, it had a some kind of custom made, specifically made. I mean, it was Kawasaki, but it was made to sound like deep. It sounded good. This one sounds good too, though. I really do. I would say get either one. Some guy asked me not too long ago about the 900, and I said I'd get it, and I told him it was a little top heavy for me. But he said he said I'm like I'm 6'7", 300 pounds or something like that. I said, well, you'll do good. Leslie Gale just came out here and said read my comments, so let me see what's going on. There's Roger. Okay, sorry, Roger. Let's see. Does it go under all the plastic cowling? Are there spacers? I don't know why these comments just don't stay up where I see. Yeah, there's spacers that come with the. It doesn't have. It goes under. Nothing's got to be removed, and it has spacers. So I'll put a spacer right here, Roger, and then underneath. Yeah, see, there's no spacers to prevent it from hitting the turn signals because there's no way for it to get away from the turn signals. It's directly on. But you don't have to take any of the plastic off or anything to put them racks on. There's a spacer right here, and then you bolt it 2 bolts underneath. I just got to figure out, like I said. Let's see what else is going on here. All right. This Sorays 2 handy. Yeah, it runs good. Jeff, see ya. I missed you. Have a good evening, everybody. I don't know. See, I'm trying to figure this live out. That's the deal. I don't know why it doesn't just keep showing the comments. Let's see here. Live chat. All messages are visible. Some messages, super chat, blah, blah, blah. Let's try this. Welcome. Blinker. It's a turn signal. Don't let LG jump in here on that. It's a turn signal, is what I say. She says blinker. All right, guard your privacy, blah, blah, blah. Learn more. I don't want to learn. Are you still there? It says I'm still live. I don't know. I've got to get used to this if I'm planning on doing it anymore. Which I might if I got some chats available, blah, blah, blah. Should be able to. It's blinkers. LG just jumped on there. I'll try and come back here and check the comments. Let me wipe it down over here. The hardest thing you'll ever do is keep a motorbike clean. I can promise you that. My buddy Jim has got a Harley Davidson, and it is spotless. And he works hard at keeping it that way. I think they're not taken away from anything, but I think they're easier to clean because they don't have all these cracks and things all through them. Hard to get to places on a Harley. A Harley's a good looking motorcycle, I'll give them that. I was telling Jim that these kind of bikes they're cheaper made than like a Harley as far as the chrome and the powder coat. I mean, there's powder coating just like chipped up off here you can tell nobody's even touched it. But that's the way these are. So it is what it is. This is my style of motorcycle. I'm not into Harleys too much. I had one, but just not one. Now, if I could have more than one motorcycle, I'd have a Harley, but I might be. Not something I did. Who am I fooling? I would not. It's just not something I'm into. So, That's all right. Different motorbikes for everybody. Croc locks, there you are. You could make any taillight fit. Yeah. Um, the I need a taillight with turn signals on it is what I was wanting, or I guess. I was saying that the racks that I got are gonna mount here and they're gonna push against that. These need to go back or something. I wonder if I can move these back. If I can just move them back, I can't. See, I like factory stuff, but I like to leave it factory. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? It looks like, I look ugly though. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into what they get for that. That's all I can say. Clock locks. I gotta ask you, did you watch the Datsun video? I'm just curious, and I hope you enjoyed it if you did. Sorry about the camera there. We did I was just trying to give an update video on the Datsun. So that's why I know it's short, but you know, kind of got burned out from doing YouTube. That's why I've not been on very much. And it was good to have a break because now I feel like doing it again. It's just the way it is. And plus, it's tough. I like to make some cash on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I do it. I want to make some cash. So then, maybe people say, well, that's the only reason you do it. No. I enjoy doing it too. A person can enjoy their job, right? There ain't nothing wrong with that, I wouldn't think. Whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like to make some money on YouTube. So, that's part of it. If I was a millionaire, you know what I do? I pull this up and pay somebody to detail every time I pulled back in a driveway. And that would be nice and clean and ready for me to ride again. I'm gonna clean this wheel up some more, I think. This is, again, I don't know how to do any advertising for stuff to make anything, but I just tell you what I use is this McGuire's Quick Detailer Mist. So if it's not terrible, like I try to keep up with it, then I'll just use this quick deal. Usually what I'll do is I'll take a get hot water and a wet rag and wipe off all the big bugs and stuff and dirt. If it's got a lot, if it's got a lot of dirt, you just gotta wash it. But if I can just go around and spot wash it with that rag, like all the bugs, and then I go over it with this detailer. So that's what I'm doing now. But this back wheel is pretty rough. Probably should have done that. I probably should use the water on this back wheel because it's pretty dirty. Gravel driveway. Got a pretty long gravel driveway. And you know road grind is the nastiest dang thing, isn't it? To clean up. Old road grind. So it sticks. But the pre-cleano, it'll clean. You guys ever heard of that EO2? That rack on the back called EO2. Seems like it's a real small little company or something that makes it. And I really liked it when they went out of business or something. I tried to contact the guy. Seems like it's just one guy. If you could get a hold of me, we could work something out. I could advertise for him on YouTube. Every time I wrote this dang thing, I advertised this little rack. Because the reason why is because I think it's a good product. So I don't know why he went out of business. I'll tell you one reason why. Because it's impossible to find him. He did not advertise good. And that's part of the problem. So the matter with you, dude? Advertise, man. Especially that. It really is a good product. So I don't know if he made it himself or bought it from China or something. So I don't know. It's got his name on it. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm just getting on here goofing off tonight and thought I'd give this live streaming thing another chance and figure out how to do it and make sure everybody can hear me and make sure everything's working right, is what I'm saying. And our internet sucks, so if it is working, I'll be impressed. Wiping her off, cleaning her up. Moped day, I think, tomorrow. Which I'll change my mind at any time. I can promise you that. But like I said, the wizard, the motor peddler wizard, has been waiting since Christmas. He gave me a Christmas gift, that exhaust. I have neglected to get that video up, but it's cold too. What do you want from me when it's so cold out? I don't know. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching that video. I can't see this thing. Let's see if we're still there. Croc Glocks. Yeah, thank you for watching that video. Said it was good. That's good. Thank you for that. I wish it could be a little longer, maybe a little more detailed, but kind of hurry to get it done. When you film, when I said cut, weld, paint, that's because if I filmed it, it would take me, it just takes a lot longer to do it, setting the camera up different places. I gotta be careful when I'm grinding, not to spray the lens, and so I try to show that stuff, and I do sometimes, and it mostly depends on my mood and how big a hurry I am to get something done. I just wanted to push through a little bit and keep this Datsun project going. Keep dipping the stuff in acid, those front end parts, so I can get those painted up. And I don't know if you remember, like in the frame, I sprayed it with that rust. What's it called? Rust converter. You guys remember that on the frame? Sorry, when I hit it, it shakes it. But how long did it take to make a 30-month night video? A 30-minute, a 30-minute video can take a long time, if that's what you meant. Hold on, Roger. Let me see if we can. How long does it take to make a 30-month night video? I think you mean a minute. But that takes a 30-minute video. It takes a long time. So first you gotta do all the work. And the work will take, the work takes, usually, if I do a 30-minute video, usually I have worked probably Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, possibly Thursday straight to get a 30-minute video. And then I am editing on Friday, sometimes into Saturday. It'll take, but now editing, what I'll do is I'll work on it for a while, walk away from it, come back. But still, it'll takes 2 days sometimes just to edit. That's going back and forth, not just sitting there straight. It takes a lot of time. And a lot of people do a lot better job and probably don't take that long to edit, but that's how long it takes me. Biggest thing is all the work. You work, like I said, when you're sanding something, what are you going to film? But if you guys have sanded or worked on a project, you know that when you sand, there's nothing to see, and you're there for days sanding. So when you go filming it, try to put it on. That's one thing about it. Now, the positive side about doing the YouTube, and I want to tell everybody this because I thought about it the other day. The one thing about YouTubing is, see, like I stopped on this truck. If I was still YouTubing every single week, well then that's forcing me to work on it to make that video, but then you're working yourself to death, but not doing it stalled me out in the truck, so I don't know. Let's see here. That's a lot. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching. What's she saying there? What's LG saying? She's up to something. Takes at least a 40-hour. Yeah, at least. You're right. Depending on what I'm doing. Yep. But I appreciate. Thank you for watching. Without people watching, it'd be really difficult to do. So that's part of it. You, Roger, since you're out here and you're talking, I'm gonna ask you, do you, are you mostly into the motorcycles, or do you like the other videos, the trucks and boats and stuff? I'm just curious. A lot of people, my most popular videos right now are the motorboat videos. Every spring, which I only had, I think there's just 2 different boats I worked on, but I did a bunch of videos on them. But every spring, those boat videos, people like those, and I like motorboats. I need to make more videos maybe on it. Well, I want to. I don't know if you guys have seen the boat I've been working on, but I really want to make it stick steer like that last one I did. I would like to. And that's the perfect boat for me, this last one. The boat was cool. Thank you. That green, I had that John boat that I had done stick steer. Oh, and I had the suspension seat. And then we had the truck frame. Thank you. Oh man, I don't know how to do these. Crock box. Thank you for the compliment on the truck frame. It did came out good. I was happy with that. That green boat had a suspension seat in the front. So the reason I didn't like it, it was just a little bit too small. I was going for the tiny boat theme because I get sucked into this YouTube stuff when they put a lot of videos on. I stumble on this tiny boat thing, so I'm all into it because it seems neat. But it didn't work out because the boat was okay for one person. But even that, it still, even for one person, it just was too dang small. It was all right, but it just seemed just too dang. You couldn't move around on it. So if I was just sitting there up front, I was all right by myself. But if just one more person came, it was such a pain in the butt to get on and off. And what was the other things? Man, that green boat, we did tilt and trim on that one, and everything. Oh, the other thing I didn't like about it, it would eat gas. It would just kill gas. A 40 horsepower engine that I have on this boat, I believe they use the same amount of gas. So it was just pushing that engine like, I don't know. That thing was bad on gas. It was just a 15 horsepower. It seemed bad on gas anyhow. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was my imagination. Maybe I don't know. I should have. It just really seemed bad. It seemed like it used a lot of fuel. And I thought, oh, that's the same thing with that KLX 300. The KLX 300 is gone, by the way, if you guys didn't know. And I sold it after I got this one. It's it was fun, and I had it, I think, 2.5 years, and I liked it, but it's just too dang small. Because you couldn't drive it on, you can drive it on the highway and keep up, it was too light, so it wants to throw you around. And then again, I'm always holding it just wide open, and it's burning gas, like a lot of gas. I think I may have got down like, maybe, I might have got below 40 miles to a gallon or something, and that's ridiculous. So if you're going to ride around just getting 40 miles a gallon, you might as well ride around with this, is the way I see it. And the reason it's hard to have one of these is because it's hard to stay out of it, because you want to fly in it all the time. And I don't want to get in no trouble, because the old people in trouble like that. LG would be upset with me if she had to come get me out of the jail. So, but I've been really good about behaving on this thing here lately. Maybe I'm grown up now. I don't know. I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm all grown up. That's the way it would appear, anyway. Let's see here. I'm getting rid of that. I've been working on the back wheel, haven't I, for a while. I'm gonna finish it up right now. I'm gonna get this other side and get her finished up. Man, what do you guys think of the orange wheels? I like the Cyan Storm. That's the What a turquoise. I like that on the new ones. That turquoise is great, but I don't like the seat that we discussed. And I'm not having that. I will never have that again. Why on earth they make a seat that will kill a man's reproductive organs? I don't know. But I'm not going along with that either. Why not? This is a very nice seating position on this motorcycle. And another thing, since we're talking, things that just keep coming to mind. So Marcella, the Z900 RS, in order for the handlebars to be right on that motorcycle, for me, if you remember, I put risers on it, and the risers moved back too. And it still was leaned a little bit forward. And this motorcycle, I didn't have to do anything. It fits just right. It fits really just perfect. I think you can maybe flip might be able to flip these around, but I don't even think I have to. I really fit good on it. And that's good for me. So that gets to the main reason why I bought this bike. It fits me really better than any other motorcycle that I can find. And I discovered it when I had that FZ09. That FZ09 only had 300 miles on it. The guy bought it brand new. I think it was last year I had it. No, maybe 2 years ago. The guy bought it brand new. And then so it was 5 years old or something. I don't know. He had it for like 5 years. So what I think is he paid it off and then wanted to sell it. And it had 300 miles on it. Full of dust too. He never did ride it, which it was dropped. He didn't even know that, he claims, and I really don't think he did know. I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm done babbling, and everything seems to be working out on our live feed. If you guys want to see some more lives, could you let me know in the comments? I don't know. I'm sure it's kind of boring. I'm just kind of hanging out with you folks tonight while I was cleaning and thought I'd get on here and see if I get it to work out right. So that's it, guys. That's it for tonight. Thanks for joining me, and thank you everybody who commented. Makes it much more enjoyable for me. We'll see you guys. Good night, Roger. If I can figure out how to turn it off.